Welcome back to the Letterbox Podcast. Let's open the next letter. To the homeless man on the bridge. I don't know your name. And I think that's the part that stays with me most. Not because strangers owe each other introductions, but because you've somehow become part of the rhythm of my life without really knowing anything about you at all. You sit in the same spot most mornings while I run past with the pram. Same bridge, same coat most days, same tired but kind face. You always smile. And every so often you call out something encouraging as I pass. Keep going, you're doing amazing. They're just small things, almost throwaway things, but there have been days where those comments nearly made me cry. Maybe because I'm exhausted and because motherhood can feel strangely lonely even when you're never physically alone. But there's something about the kindness from someone carrying so much hardship. You encouraging me, telling me I'm doing well when your life is unimaginably hard. I don't even know if you realise how much those moments mattered to me. You probably say things like that to lots of people. I hope they take notice. I hope they remember. Because I remember. The other day, my little boy asked me why you were sitting there. He's at that age where he asks about everything. Why is the moon out in the daytime? Why do worms come out in the rain? Why can't cats talk? Usually, I can answer him, even if I'm just making something up with confidence. But that question stopped me. Why are you sitting there? And I realise how difficult it is to explain to a 3-year-old that sometimes life becomes unbearably hard, that things unravel slowly or suddenly, that people lose homes, jobs, relationship, health, support, hope, that sometimes there aren't neat reasons, just consequences and gaps and systems that fail. I didn't know what words were fair. I didn't want to reduce your story to sadness either, because you are clearly more than the hardest thing that has happened to you. You cheer people on, you smile, you speak to strangers like they matter. That isn't nothing. And I didn't want to do your story disservice by flattening you into something smaller than you are, or something only defined by hardship. I wish I knew your story. And I hope that doesn't sound intrusive or like pity. It's just human, I think. This need to understand someone once they stop being invisible to you. Because you stopped feeling invisible to me a while ago. Now I look for you automatically when I cross the bridge. And I feel guilty sometimes, if I'm honest. Because I don't really know how to help properly. I buy you a hot drink occasionally, a milky coffee usually. Sometimes we chat. Sometimes we just smile. But I admit that sometimes I just rush past. And every time I leave, I wonder if I should be doing more. I suspect a lot of people carry that same feeling. Hopelessness sits somewhere between compassion and guilt. You care, but caring doesn't automatically fix anything. And maybe that's why people look away sometimes. Not always from cruelty, but from discomfort, from not knowing what action would actually help. Still, I hope people are kind to you. I hope they smile. I hope they stop. I hope they speak to you like you're a person, not just of the background. Mostly, I hope life becomes softer for you in ways I can't see. And I hope there are still moments where someone reminds you that you matter, the way you accidentally reminded me. I actually wrote this letter a few days ago, but this morning I passed you again. This time I did stop. We did talk. And I found out that actually you like sugar in your coffee. I'll remember that. Anyway, I'll see you on the bridge again, probably tomorrow. If this letter stayed with you, you're not alone in that. Some people pass through our days quietly and still manage to leave something behind. A sentence, a moment, a shift in how we see the world. We'll be back soon with another letter. Until then, take care of yourself and notice the people who keep showing up in your life in small, extraordinary ways. If you would like to write your own letter for the podcast, we would love to read it. And you can email it in to the email address in the show description. Please do press that follow button, give us a rating, and share with somebody who needs to hear this. We'll see you again soon.